is DMCon, a digital space for gamers who disciple and disciples who game. If you've ever questioned whether games could be sacred ground, this is your confirmation. The digital spaces you inhabit can become communities of belonging, healing, and gospel transformation. Jesus is already in the game. Let's discover where together. You're not alone. Come and see who else is with you right now. Register for DMCon today.
All right, so a couple of promos. I'm involved in a lot of different things online, doing digital ministry. So if you're interested in the Digital Missionary Conference, that is missionary.digital, you can get more info there. There are 4 conferences, actually, that we're doing. There are 3 of them in addition to the gaming one, which would be great if you would join. Sign up for any of those, all of those. Even if you can't attend, if you sign up, it helps us out so much. And they are free. Also part of Reach Conference, if you saw that ad, and there's the info for that. And that's in Orlando. That's in person. That one's not free, but it's going to be a blast. So, you know, too bad Big Unk, you know, like couldn't give me like directing here because, you know, all his videos that he does there with getting dressed and all of that stuff, man, those are cool. Those are cool. I'm just like, I'm more of a simple kind of guy. Like, yeah, just put them on. So, all right, we'll keep going. We'll get a little fancier here. So hopefully you'll get a good shot of these when they are on cam. Thank goodness Twitch doesn't have smell-o-vision. Oh, I know. I know. You would not want that. You would not want that. All right. Take those off. By the way, while I'm doing this, I have plenty of time to talk and ask about anything going on. Like, so I was telling you that these shoes here, the slippers were one of my oldest pair. Those ones that I have right there, I got those for going to a wedding. So they're patent leather shoes. Those brown ones I had on earlier, I bought those when I was on a trip in Boston. There's another pair I bought at the same time. I'll show you those later. Let's save those for later. Here's another pair of really old shoes. These are Merrell's. They are World Travelers, and they do not make them anymore. And I love these shoes. These are my favorite, probably most comfortable shoes of all time. So I wish they still made them. And this was my second pair that I had. So I wore out the first pair. I've had these ones. I had these ones a really long time, so I do not wear them very often. They are now a shoe that I will wear to get grubby. Actually, let me just show you this on cam. They need restitched. Or I should say resoled. They need resoled. I might need to look into that. Okay, another pair of old shoes. Used to use used to own some Florsheim's. They were really good shoe, but a bit spendy, but worth it. Totally agree. I got some Florsheim's in here. I'll get a pair of those out here shortly. So And if you know the video, you should recognize some of these shoes, but you also should be able to tell how much more worn these shoes are than when they were in the video, I don't know, 3 years ago. So all right. Oh, look. Speaking of floor shine, they're right there. Now, frankly, these probably need polish, and I'm not worried about that. Normally what I will do is try to wear these when I go to the airport, and then try to find the shoe shine person to shine my shoes. I mean, I wish there was a place in town that did that. I mean, I just drop them off and do it would be great, but all right. I think that's just going to work good. It's just going to be a shoe tapping thing, and I'll cut from one shoe to the next shoe. I won't have show me walking on and off, and I'll just try to line up the shoe so that one pair of shoes just replaces the next pair of shoes with the tap. I don't know. Maybe I'll fade it. I don't know. I will see what it comes up with. All right, so this will be funny. It's a brand new pair of shoes I've never worn. They're still in the box, waiting for my other shoes to get worn out. So you can see I got a really long laces on here, which have not been cut. So I'm gonna have to try to hide that, I think. So let's do this. Tuck that in the shoe. And if you've never seen these are speed laces. So that's so you can just slip your shoe off and on without having to tie them. They stretch, and you just slip them on and off, and then they hold tight so that they're tight on your foot. You'll be able to see that really good when I tap on my foot here. All right, those ones will go back in the box. I've got another pair of tennis shoes that are my primary shoes right now, so those ones aren't needed, but I buy them and keep them until they are needed. All right, so I do have some more Merrells. These are a winter boot shoe. You have flat feet, so you need the extra wide. I do have extra wide, and the store that I go to, I know the owners of the store, they have sizes of extra wide that are not sold in regular stores. You have to go to a designated store to be able to get triple wides that they have available, which are super fun. And those also have speed laces, so they just slip off. But you normally see that with a shoe like that. All right, we'll go in this direction. Water shoes. Water shoes. These are from Jamaica. Or I should say, they say Jamaica on them, and that's where I bought them. I don't think they were made there. Woo! Felt that one coming. I felt the sneeze a coming. Okay, bum 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 bum. Is that what it's doing? It's just telling me I got a friend alert. Okay. So we actually bought these at the resort we were staying at. Tried to put them on and the string broke. So I didn't even get to wear them. Took them back and they're like, oh, well, you wore them. No, I didn't. I tried to put them on and the string broke. So they were like, well, they weren't going to replace them. I'm like, are you serious? They've never been worn. Turn them back to the manufacturer. But they were like, not going to do it. And I was like, ridiculous. But I convinced them anyway. I got them to talk to the manager and say, look, I bought these shoes. I tried to put them on. They broke. They're faulty. They should be replaced. So they did. All right. I got a pair of blue shoes. And I like the little dimpling. If you can see that. The little dimpling that's on there. So these are a Zanzara. I don't think they're a very expensive shoe. But they're, like, I don't know. I like dress shoes. They seem to be really good for dancing. That, you know, not that I do a lot of dancing, but these ones have a little more grip on them. But having a flat surface makes a little bit more fun and ease to do that. Oh, okay. It doesn't attach to the glasses. Here, let me show you. It's just a clip-on. So I could clip it on my shirt. So when we go to do the hat video later, I will probably clip it somewhere else. So it's a wireless to go. Luke the Disciple, howdy howdy, welcome in. It's got a receiver that looks very similar, and then that plugs into what you're going to put it on. So you can plug it into your phone and have an external microphone, and if you'll notice, it's got the little wind guard against it. So if you're outside, it will keep wind from being on it. So I will use this when I'm streaming on my bike. It's got the wind guard on there. DJ Winnie C! Blessings. Thank you, friend. So it is Rode Wireless Go 2. There is now a Wireless Go 3. But you might be able to pick up the Go 2 for cheaper since there's a Go 3. It just looks like it's clipped on the glasses. It's actually clipped on the hat. So, but you'll see a lot of people do, you know, clip it on here. Oh, yeah. Need that for the 13th, and Blessing Boat is being taken over by Reach. Yep. We're going to fill up the room with all the shoes there real quick. I don't have a nice shelf for all my shoes like Big Unk does, but you can see I've got a few shoes here. All right, so I was telling you I have another pair that these are my primary sneakers that are my good ones, not my work ones. And they have my more expensive insoles in them. All right. Yeah, see, like this does not, I have to take more weight off of my foot to do the pivot with these than I have with the other shoes right next to it. It takes more effort to pivot. Pivot! All right, these are my Clarks. So they look like Merrells. They're similar, And these are the triple wides. These are the triple wides.